Finished up Mike's bike today, and it came out really nice. Everything came together exactly how it should. Got a chance to test ride it, just around the block a couple of times. I'm not going to off-road somebody else's bike. I'm going to let him have the honor of that. But I did take it around the block a couple of times, make sure everything works perfect on it. It does. It shifts really nice and crisp and clean. Very smooth, very quiet. Overall, I think Mike is going to be extremely happy with this bike. It came out nice. The end result, it's a bike that I'd be happy to own, so I think he would be too. That's kind of how I look at these. There were two negatives I found on it, two only. And they're very small. The one, the chainstay protector, the darn things are, there's a peel and stick backing, it just sticks to the frame, and they don't like to stick that well. I've seen this on a bunch of others before. It's just kind of a hindrance at best. A little bit of black tape on each end of it takes care of it, doesn't show a whole lot. Problem solved, it's going to stay there. And all it is plastic, it keeps the chain from slapping and scratching that frame and whatnot, especially when you're down in the 10th gear and all that. It's real close to zero clearance, going over bumps. It just keeps it a little quieter and keeps from scratching up the frame, is all in the world it does. And so that takes care of that, zero issue really. The other thing I found is on the seat post clamp or collar here, when you pop this open, oh, there it goes. When you pop this open though, it tends to take the finish off. I noticed it's already doing that. I got this one from Performance. This is a standard little seat post, a very little thing, but it's something that I noticed, and so I think other people would too. But all in all, if that's the only two negatives of the whole darn bike, then I think it's pretty nice. In fact, I know it is. It's a nice bike. I think Mike's going to be really, really happy with it. So here it is. Let me grab the camera and we'll show some of the highlights, kind of recap what everything I've done to it. Starting at the front here, Ritchie Pro bars. Mike got those, have them sent to me. In fact, most of we did just that way. 35 millimeter rise, 31.8 diameter, really nice bars. We did the lizard skin grips, they're lock-on variety. Shimano disc brakes, very, very easy to mount. Raised face evolve stem. You can see we use some spacers to raise it up a little bit. Marzocchi Marathon fork. R&R fork with the lockouts, the LR, Marathon LR. It's got the adjustable damping. You can see right there's your adjustable rebound damping adjustment, the red knob. Kind of a twist and go. And up here, locked out, not locked out. Very simple, and that way you can lock it out for climbing too. It'd be really nice for him that way. Air fork. When Mike gets here, pick it up. We'll set it up for the amount of sag. Generally speaking, for the type of riding he does, I think about 50%, or excuse me, a 30% sag when he sits on the bike should be just about right. I'll set that up for him when he gets here, not a problem at all. I do zip tie the cables just to keep everything clean and nice and neat right there together. Simple routing, very standard, keeps it clean. Went with the Z crankset, the Holotech variety. Hope front chainring. That is the Holotech bottom bracket. It all went together very, very nicely. It fit the frame beautifully. Running the single ring up front. I do recommend running a chain retention device. The Origin 8. 29 bucks. It holds the chain on. You really can't go wrong. It just plain works. SLX rear shifting, rear derailleur. 10 speed. We did the extender range cog, made everything work together that way so it sits together really nice. Oh, the Forte soft tail saddle, raised face seat post. Here you can see those scratches I was talking about where it takes the finish off. This opening and closing this is doing that. It's all in the world it is. You can see where it just takes that finish right off. That was one of the negatives I found on the whole thing, but a very small one really at most. Exotic Outlaw wheels are absolutely bulletproof. I don't think Mike is ever going to have an issue with those. Did the Kenda tires. They were a cross-country tire. This Tinker Juarez Signature Series. Got a good price on them. They're good tire, lightweight. He'll be happy with that. They work well. I especially like the big side knob, so when it's cornering it works well. And the smaller center knob, so it's got a little less rolling resistance too. That way it go fast. And it still corner well. It's kind of the best of both worlds. All in all though, very nice bike. I'm very happy with how this came out, and I think Mike will be too.